Tekashi69's new album, Day 69. So let's get right into it. I want this to be raw. I want like, 100% like first thought review of this thing. So I'm just gonna go down the track list and just, leave my thoughts. So a little bit about Tekashi69. I've been paying attention to this guy since he had like 102K on Instagram. I was just thinking like, what's the appeal of this guy? Like, what's his aim? What is he all about? And then I heard the allegations about how when he was allegedly 17, he was messing with some 13-year-old girl. I don't know why. I still paid attention to him. The first song I ever heard by him was like that song he did with Trippie Redd, Totem Pole or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so he released Gummo, which was produced by Pierre Bourne, which is allegedly a track that Pierre sent to what's his face to Trippie Redd, and Trippie Redd gave the beat to Tekashi. Tekashi made a hit, so Gummo is pretty much the track that got me to pay attention to him. I mean, he's a weirdo. I mean, don't get me wrong. His rainbow hair, the way he talks, the way he yells, all that stuff makes him very different. But let's just get into the album now. We're gonna leave all that aside. We're just gonna pretend everything that happened before this album was released never happened, because this right here is his first like official release, like album, mixtape, whatever. He's been making music for a couple years now, so I'm just surprised that he even, he decided to make an album like within like 2 months. Anyway, that's what we got. That's what we got. Pretty much an album that was made in 2 months. So the first song on here was called Billy. Billy, it went hard. Nigga, that shit. That went kind of hard. He put Gummo on here, so my grievances with this album. I'm just gonna start with the bad stuff about this album. So he has Gummo, he has Kiki, and he has Kuda on here, which are his three biggest songs he's ever had they're on the Billboard Hot 100 right now, and they're all on the album. The album is only 11 tracks. So 3 out of the 11 songs are already made. Like, they're already songs that have already been out there, and he has a song to Offset, which is Gummo, the Gummo remix. So really, he only had about like, let me do some math real quick, like maybe like 7.5 new songs, if that. So I mean, it's whatever. The album is really short. The album is not even 20 minutes, so I'm not even sure if you can call that an album. Like in the rock world, that's just an EP. But I digress. So let's just keep on going down the track list. So Rondo has a feature from Young Thug and Tory Lanez. I really like Young Thug and Tory Lanez, but he really fucking blew it, dude. Like, you have two dope people who are on your track, and you just pretty much just threw it away. Like, you didn't give a shit. Like, you really did not even try to utilize them to make your song even better. I don't know what the hell I even heard on the song Rondo. Tory Lanez can sing. Young Thug has an interesting voice, and you just wasted it, man. Like, I don't know what the hell Rondo was. You have 3 people on the song, yet you only managed to make the song like 2 minutes long, 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Like, come on. So that kind of, annoyed me. Like, I don't know. Let's just keep on going. So he has Kiki right here. Kiki, I didn't even like that. Fetty Wap fell off. When I saw that Fetty Wap was on the song, I'm like, man, Fetty Wap desperate. And the Boogie with the hoodie, he just doing his thing. So we have 5 songs in between the Gummo remix and Kiki. And these 5 songs, well, Kuda was also one of the songs, so let's extract Kuda. There's 4 songs in between that, brand new songs, and those songs are pretty much all the same in my opinion. Just him yelling over like some hard ass beat. Every single song in this album has a hard ass beat. Mookie, I think Mookie and Chocolate are pretty much the only songs in this album that are like, brand new songs that we've never heard before that actually stand out to me. Mookie goes hard as shit. I mean, it should go hard. Chocolate, or Chocolate, whatever you want to call it. I didn't really like it that much, but it had like a really ambient sound. But this nigga has like that voice. I can't really fuck with that. So yeah, this whole album is just a mess. It's really, really, really short. How do you have 11 songs and have it really that short? Like, I don't know. I don't know. So let me just give my overall opinion on this album. So for what it is, for what the album is trying to be, the album is a 10. 10 out of 10, the album is a 10 out of 10 for what it's trying to be. For the sound that it was trying to have, for the message that it was trying to give, for like, the feel, the vibe of the album. 10 out of 10 because I can see the aim here. It's 10 out of 10. As from like a musical standpoint, like as a critic, it's a zero. And average all that out, I give it a 5 out of 10 because it's not really good at all, but it's not bad at all for what the album is trying to be. I think what he was trying to do, he accomplished. I don't really think any of these songs here are going to stand out from the songs he's already made before. I think Billy and Mookie, I think those will pop off. 93 were kind of hard too. So I think those songs will pretty much be the songs that carry over. But he has to come out with some more heat than this, man. Like you have 3 songs that Billboard Hot 100. Like Kiki was trash, so I think if Kiki made it on there, I think all the other songs have a shot at getting on there. I don't even think the songs themselves are that good. Like, don't get me wrong, Gummo and motherfucking Kuda went hard as shit. Everything else on here, compared to that, it's not up to par. Like I said, Billy might get up there, but this whole album, 5 out of 10. Like, he did a really good job. Like, it's really well produced, in my opinion. Really well produced. Well produced garbage, but it's really well produced. Like he said, his music is trash, but it's hot trash. So, let me know what y'all think in the comments. I mean, I definitely will re-listen to this album. Like, there's some hard shit to listen to in the gym. So, I mean, good job, Tekashi69. I hope nothing but the best for you. You're doing good stuff out here, even though you're all over the place. But you're something different, and that's something that we haven't had in a while in hip hop because everyone sounds the same. So anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever. Mess with my fitness videos too. And I'll holler back at y'all soon with another review.